Power, a huge topic and one that we will not have time to cover all of today, but we are going to look at how you can learn to gain a secure, stable sense of power that no one can take away. I'm Kara, and if you're new here, this channel is about human connection and navigating change in your life, in organizations, and more broadly for collective well-being. And power is a big part of this. It's very linked to feeling in control, and it's a huge topic, so I'm only going to touch on a segment today. And what we're going to look at is power in versus power over. When we talk about power or being powerful, we're often talking about people having power over things, over another person, over resources, over something else. It's the ability to control the outside. And oftentimes, people who are craving that kind of power, it might be a compensation for not being able to control their inner state or not having the inner power. And that is ultimately what has the greatest influence on your experience. The long-lasting, stable power that other people can't touch is having that power in yourself, your inner state, because that is the greatest influence on your experience. Now, before I continue, I want to clarify that this does not in any way suggest that we should not call out, fight back, or dismantle the kind of power that harms, exploits, or oppresses. Nor does it mean you should become a pushover or hand external power over to others. No, we're all powerful individuals who can and should use the power that we have, our relational power, to fight back or to fight for justice, equality, and the dignity of everyone. What I'm talking about here is how we can go about feeling powerful in our day-to-day, especially if you're feeling that things are out of control. So power over is what we're often taught is power. It's seeking to exert control over situations, people, or other external circumstances. It's usually coming from a place of fear or pain, and it's where our security depends on external circumstances and is therefore very fragile and fleeting. And this is compared to having power in, and this is what we really want for that stable, long-lasting feeling of power in ourselves. And this is about feeling grounded in our bodies and who we are. It's around self-trust and knowing that we've got our own backs. And it's coming from a place of compassion and love. The security here comes from within, regardless of external circumstances, and is therefore more stable and long-lasting. So ultimately, while external power dynamics are very important and have huge influences on everybody's lives, I know they're a completely different big topic to tackle separately. Really what we're looking at here is being able to cultivate a strong inner sense of power so that external circumstances, while we do acknowledge the need for them to change in many ways for greater, say, equality, there's also just lots of change going on, and trying to place our stability in outside that is ever changing is very, very, as I said, fragile and fleeting. So, and especially if that involves trying to gain our security from controlling other people or other things. So that really strong sense of security and stability and the ability to therefore manage change and allow ourselves to be more resilient and adaptable is really to cultivate that inner power so that regardless of whatever the circumstances are, we do feel that security and stability inside. So cultivating that power inward through connection to self. And one way you can do that to start really connecting to self and really feeling more powerful in who you are and how you show up and what you're able to do in the world, you can check out the guided visualization that I've done previously, and it's just a free video on another one of my channel videos, and you can check it out to really help feel that, and you can really cultivate that and bring it forward. So I hope, yeah, in times of change, if you feel like things are out of control or you're really feeling unstable, remember to come back inward and to find that stability within so that you can navigate the outside with more clarity and more intentionality, and without sort of relying on other things that are constantly changing, and just feeling like you can just rest in yourself and still show up as the person you want to be. So check out the visualization if you're interested, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks for joining me here.